Okay, this is how to make lots of tulle bows in a short amount of time. Take your tulle. I use 3 arm lengths. I don't really measure it a whole lot. You can do however few or many colors as you want. I've got 3 colors here, so I just put them together at the ends. Get my rubber bands ready. Take your band, stretch it, get one finger through, and you've got your figure 8 here. Put it around, come back, stretch one end over the other like so, and grab the bottom one. Keep a hold of it, cinch it tight. Got your figure 8 again. Now if I want the bow to be that size, I need to make it double on the other end. So I know I'm going to be cutting it here. I need to make this end to where there's enough for 2 bows, not just one. And I'm not going to make them all sorts of funny shapes. And you just lather, rinse, repeat. And you don't have to do the same size of bows throughout the whole length. Like I could place this one down here. And then I know that this one can be a nice big bow if I want it. So I know I'm gonna cut it here. So that's how big I want the bow to be. So my next bow I'm gonna leave a little bit of room for. Do it there. Just do this down the whole length of the tulle. Okay, I've finished putting all the bands on the tulle. It resembles like a snake caterpillar thing. This is what you're going to end up with. Just a long string of it banded all the way down. You should not do any cutting at this, before this point at all. And you shouldn't have to pull the fabric all the way, through. So now take your scissors. So this is half my bow right here. So I know that I want the other half to match it, of course. So that's where I'm going to cut it. I'm not just going to blindly cut in the middle of them. That's never happened before. If it does, just put the band back on. Make sure you have good elastics. You don't want ones that'll break easily. So there's one bow, and you can fluff it into a circle if you want. It's up to you. See that length? Mirror it on the other side. You can see if I had placed my other band here, I wouldn't have enough room to make a second bow. So it's very important that you keep that in mind. And you can see they're going to end up being different sizes, which is, in my book, that's ideal. Big old bow right here. You can see this is a nice big one, so I'm left with a nice little small one right next to it, which is totally fine with me, because I use all sorts of different sizes of bows. You can just make your spacing more even than I did if you want even bows. You can see how this is ridiculously fast. It's not tedious like a lot of different bow making is. You can see on this one I broke a band. I didn't even skip a beat, I just put another one on. You can cut this off or it'll probably just fall off eventually. I'm not going to worry about it too much. These little guys right here are super cute to fluff into little circles. They look really, really good on small dogs or at the end of braids, something like that. So you fluff it into a little circle, And it's just as precious as can be. The customers love it. So here, I've made a mistake in my measurement. I can't make an even bow without accidentally cutting this band off. See, if I cut here to make it even, I'm not going to have a second bow. So I'm going to move this one down just a little bit to be able to make that bow. My scissors are super dull. Tighten that up, make sure that's tight. And I'll just continue on my way. So you see here, I didn't do an accurate measurement. I've got 3 colors here, 2 colors here, and 1 color here. That doesn't bother me very much. So I just snip it where the 3 colors end. See, this is where 2 begins. Okay, so now I go to where 2 ends, give or take, to match the other side. And any leftover pink here, I don't know if you can see that, it's just going to fall off. So my bow's going to be nice and even. And then there's my last bow, and I'll trim the end of it.